Hello and welcome to my studio journal. Now back in 2022, I started to redesign my home studio, shifting from software to hardware for the first time. What began as a few videos for some curious students soon became an ongoing unfiltered record. I should get to labeling this patch bay, seeing if what I'm planning on doing is actually going to work with it. We'll see how this actually goes. So I'm going to try and label this patch bay. I haven't done this before. I created a template in Numbers on the Mac and I tested it out. It matches pretty well with the inputs and that. And then I ended up going to Staples and getting, hey, it's upside down. Cool. This right here, great big label pages. They're removable. There's only 10 in there, but they're full sheets. So I should be able to print that thing onto here, cut them up on this sheet, peel them off, and then put them on the patch base. So we'll see how this is going to turn out. I also have packing tape, and I thought I'm going to put just a cover of packing tape over top of the label when it's done so that it won't mark up. I printed off the patch bay labels. This looks pretty bad right now. And I put some packing tape over top just to give it kind of a laminated look so it has that bit of a shiny thing. I'm going to cut off the excess, cut out the strips. I would usually use an X-Acto knife or something like this to cut these things really accurately. I saw some online, for instance, like using a ruler and all that sort of stuff. I'm not going to do it that exact. I just want to see this work because, I mean, who knows? I might get halfway done and then decide I need to shift things around a little bit. But anyhow, here we go on. This is actually all three patch bays and how everything is labeled on them. And I just cut them up and apply them to the thing. Let's see how straight. They're not going to be perfectly straight because, I mean, granted, if I had this in like 11 by 14 or something, it would do the whole patch bay. But I have to actually do it in 2 rows like this because I'm putting each strip, like there's the top strip, the bottom strip. Each one of those I'm putting like right in the center of the patch bay because I know the ins and outs. I just need to know which inputs apply to what. All right, so this is what the patch bay looks like before. Now we're going to start cutting out those strips and put everything together and see how much of a mess I make. So this is the first patch bay that's all been labeled. I'm actually pretty happy with the way it turned out. I mean, no, it's not completely straight on the edges, and if I'd used a ruler and a more precision knife, that would have worked. I was just using big old scissors and that. But either way, it turned out a little bit better than me just scribbling onto it because I wouldn't have been able to read my writing at that small anyhow. So that's it. Now just 2 more left. To do the other 2, of course, I have to go and disconnect everything that's in those patch bays as it is right now to pull them out and label them. So that's the next step. If you'd like to follow the full journey, check out my online studio journal linked in the description. Until next time, I'm just a music teacher having fun. Catch you on the next one.